Before I tell you one of my proudest moments as a teacher, I want to share a story with you. When I was 35 years old, I was diagnosed with advanced lung cancer. With a 15% chance of survival and a very aggressive treatment regimen, I had to stop teaching. I was devastated. My students were devastated. And I honestly didn't know if I would ever be able to teach again. But one of my proudest moments was when my school and community came together to put on a concert in honor of the service that I had given them. It was so heartfelt. It was so sincere, and the true concern and love that was shown was definitely a moment I will never forget. That moment when your community and your students come together through music to let you know that you're not alone during this journey. Thankfully, the treatment worked and I was able to teach again. And the first time back in school in front of my students was just ultimate joy. It was surreal. I was home. Springing forward a few years, those same students wanted to give back, and they wanted to advocate for a cause, and they wanted to use their talent and their music for a greater good. They chose cancer as the cause, and the process began to have a peace commission for our band. And now in 2017, one of the proudest moments as a teacher was when my band premiered the piece, Life and Breath. Our 6-year-old dream came true. The dream to inspire and to give hope to those that were living with cancer, and then also to never give up on a dream. One of the most significant challenges I've dealt with as a teacher is making sure that my students have everything they need to be successful in their music education. Sometimes it meant needing instruments, sometimes it meant needing supplies. To try and remedy this problem, I would sometimes seek outside help from sponsors. I would loan my personal instrument, or I'd just purchase their needs myself. I would do whatever I could to make sure my kids had what they needed to be successful. One of my most successful teaching methodologies I've used are progress charts. Progress charts offered an opportunity for student self-assessment and reflection. My students could visually see their progress and pace their performance according to deadlines. To help with time constraints, my students used the Seesaw application. This online digital portfolio provided students with a way they could share their performance videos not only with me for feedback, but also with other students and parents. They could submit the video when they felt it was perfected. This has worked extremely well with my students, and it's challenged them to not only do their best, but to be their best. One way I feel I've made an impact is by preparing my students for their future college scholarship performance auditions. I'm very proud to say that every senior that's auditioned for a college performing group has received a scholarship to help pay for college. 98% of my graduating seniors have received a full scholarship to at least one college in our state. I feel this is a huge impact because of the opportunities that my students will have to continue on in music and their life careers.